capture. The biggest issue I have with old games is typically not being able to window. Yeah, that can be an issue for sure. Does this want to capture? It's a bit loud. There we go. And it's capturing my cursor as well, something that Dragon Age didn't want to do. Yeah. Lock that into place on OBS. Motion blur. I mean, turn that off. The actual game itself seems a bit. I did. I think no. Did I not? I mustn't have hit enter on it, Grim. Thank you. So I take it this is not one of the 3 games that you ever played, Grim. It's an absolute banger. Seriously, this game is a banger. Let's see. I'm just playing about with the audio here. It could be one of those ones. Dragon Age is actually like this, where the menu's really quiet, but the game itself isn't. We could play it on hard, but I'm just gonna go on normal. I have finished this on hard before. The main thing that's different on hard is actually, believe it or not, like the hacking minigames and stuff, and lockpicking minigames and all that kind of jazz. Those are noticeably harder on hard, but everything else isn't too bad. Sega Game Gear, like Lilyhammer 94, one of the greatest games of all time. I mean, that's one of the first things I ask someone, you know, when we're doing like speed dating or something. I say, you know, let's cut to the chase. Have you ever played Lilyhammer 94 for the Sega Game Gear? And if they don't go for that, then immediately dump. You should, Grim, yes. That's actually a brilliant idea. So yeah, for this part here, I just stopped talking. But yeah, for this part you actually pick your background, which is kind of like Dragon Age actually. So you can pick to be a soldier, decorated for service in the armed forces. Your commanding officer felt for the general infantry was a waste of your potential. Your natural language talent and quick wit caught the attention of a recruiter for an agency but doesn't officially exist. Or you could be a field agent, no stranger to covert operations. You've spent the last several years working for the US State Department or on overseas assignments, capable of being a charismatic presence at one point and an inconspicuous shadow the next. You're always the agent on location, never the one hiding behind a desk. Or you could be a tech specialist, having made a mockery of every aptitude test sent your way. It was no surprise that you finished your first PhD before you were legally allowed to buy alcohol. While the CIA initially hired you to design cutting-edge electronics, being cloistered in a lab proved unsatisfying, and your superiors granted you a transfer to clandestine services. When your handler was asked to recommend an agent for a top-secret reassignment, your remarkable fieldwork and your natural grasp of technology made you the obvious choice. Or you could go freelancer, fearless from birth. The only thought that ever caused you an ounce of panic was the thought of a 9-to-5 job. After a remarkable college career, you vanished off the radar to the unknown world to make your fortune. According to your dossier, you've been a mercenary in Africa, a bodyguard to the Sultan of Brunei, And then on again, off again, paramour of a European princess and the holder of 3 patents in Great Britain. Splinter Cell not available in the Cayman Islands. Wow, I don't know what to say to that. While the truth is somewhere in the middle, one thing that is clear, your skills caught the attention of some very important people in the espionage world. I'm trying to think why that is, Grim. I don't think there's like a mission in the Cayman Islands or anything like that. I don't think there's a part where Sam Fisher goes in and like blows up a building in the Cayman Islands. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while, but I don't think that happens. What a scam, Illuminati, yeah. Unbelievable. Well, there is a licensed song that plays during the intro of Splinter Cell. It's the song by the Crystal Method. That's the name of the game. That plays during the intro, so maybe it's because of that. I don't know. Or you could go recruit. Select recruit for an additional challenge. Choosing this background options an additional recruit dialogue option during training. Though you've barely logged 3 months working for the Department of Justice, your ambition, drive, and aptitude caught the eye of a clandestine government agency. Your path will be difficult. With little experience and formal training, you'll have to rely on your wits while you learn your lessons in the field. Now, I actually don't mind picking whatever, so you guys let me know what you want me to be. Unfortunately, you can't pick veteran. You can only pick veteran after you're finishing the game as a recruit, which I did do before, and I played through it as veteran. You're the Leonardo da Vinci of clandestine warfare, a gifted marksman, a master of stealth, and a tech-savvy engineer rolled into one. Alpha Protocol didn't go looking for you, you went looking for them. Haven't saved the world once, why not save it again? See, when you pick veteran starts off with pretty good stats, I think. While recruit, I think, is the opposite. You start off with, like, very little. But I don't mind picking whatever. If you guys have a preference of what you want me to be, I'm down. I don't remember what we picked last time. It might have been either this one or this one, probably. I probably picked Field Agent. Like, oh, back in the day. Well, I guess that gives you an idea. So that's what Soldier looks like. So I have a slight... I'm going into this with prior knowledge. So there are a couple of things that you really see with Recruit. You start off with nothing. With prior knowledge, I know that the main skills that you want to level up in this game are stealth, assault rifles. What's the other one? Pistols is really good as well. I don't think the other ones really matter that much. Toughness is okay because it gives you more health, I think. Yeah. But I don't think anything else really matters that much. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. Martial arts skill doesn't really matter. So if anyone taking calls in the middle of the night, and welcome back, Misty. I hope you enjoyed taking your phone call in the middle of the night. I mean, you said you were ringing me earlier and my phone was completely stationary. I was looking at it and everything, and I'm like, I'm not getting the phone here by Misty. I'm very disappointed. I think I'm gonna go with Field Agent. It was 12 minutes of uni asking when I was depressed or not. That's not good. I'm gonna pick Field Agent because you start off with decent stealth and you get a little bit of pistol. Commit changes. So let's start the game. Let's stop talking crap. Sega, shout out to Sega. Yeah, they should just know. Any Obsidian Entertainment fans in the audience tonight? This is their best game. Fallout New Vegas. Whatever. This is where it's at. It's not a very exciting intro, is it? But oh no, what's gonna happen next? Oh dear. Well, that's not good. I make it exciting? Well, thank you very much. So a plane got blown up. It's on the news, understandably.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol.
I need to crank this game up.
After all.
I put subtitles on as well, didn't I? Did I not? I'm pretty sure I did. Can I? I can pause that, but I can't actually look at the menu. Great.
I feel like I've been hit by a freight train.
I didn't know he had a QR code on his chest. I didn't know that. Maybe when I played this originally on the 360. I mean, I played the PC version of this last time, so I don't know. I have no memory of him having the QR code as a patch there. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, subtitles are on, for sure. I'm gonna put dialogue up. But this mouse sensitivity is horrible. Hold on. Hello, Macaroni, how's it going? Can we turn the motion blur off? Because it looks horrible, yeah. Thanks. I'm pretty sure I turned that off earlier. Did I not? I did turn that off, didn't I? What? There we go. Finally. It doesn't seem to be very good at sticking with your settings.
Good. You're awake. I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Unless I'm still drugged, I don't think we've met.
Mina. And the static on the screen is interference, not the drugs.
Too bad. Static's a good look for you. So.
Thank you. If flattery's your only weapon, you'll need a gun. And fast.
Well, I don't want to wear out my welcome. All the more reason to leave.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
I'll think of something.
Mike, the door's locked down. But you might be able to find a way to break the glass.
Oh, that's a great game, Vo. No, it's not. It's horrible. No, the I think the game that I'm thinking of is the one with the combat. If it's like ripped straight from Mortal Kombat, it has like the uppercuts and the high punches and everything.
That did it.
Guess Sleeping Beauty's had enough. That you, Mike? You just hold on. I'm sending some guards to tuck you back in.
Let's see. I'm just keeping an eye on audio. It's always the thing I do when I stream something that I haven't streamed before. Well, I actually have streamed this before, but whatever. In the old era.
You need to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the wall.
I know how this works.
Do a bypass on it. Mike, careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
So the animation in this game is questionable. The graphics in this game are pretty questionable as well, just in general. It's not much of a looker. This game was in development for ages. But that stuff doesn't matter. Who cares about all that? So, by the way, see when we stream this, I think I played it pretty straight as like a pretty good guy. We're going to be full-on scumbag bad guy here. It was broken, Illuminati. I'm going to get like a cheap copy of the 360 version and stream that version instead. But look at this game. This game actually works. Can you believe it?
There you are, Mike. Gotcha.
No, it was just it would crash and then we had like a black screen and everything. It wasn't good. Audio seems a bit loud when it comes to gunshots and stuff. I always thought that this little thing that says Fallout Shelter, I always thought that's a little hint at them, like a little Fallout reference, because they were working on that at the same time. Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, I should have kicked in the door, you're right. There you go, is that better for you? Sorry, I'm not good at being a bad guy.
If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
I can't really... It's not natural for me to be bad. Not in my nature. I thought you were a bad man, Macaroni. I'm committed to being bad here. See later on. You'll notice that at the moment I'm just taking these guys down. I think that's non-lethal, but I think later on you can just straight up stab them, which is what I'll do later. Don't worry. We're gonna have like massacres and everything. It's gonna be great. Why are you sad, Misty? Can you shoot the fire extinguisher? This is what really matters. You can? There you go. Officially a good game.
Almost gave me the slip. Now we gotcha.
Yeah, the crosshair is terrible, yeah. And the crosshair is massive. And see, like, your bullets will really just piss all over the place in that region. Like, they go all over the place. This is better than Mass Effect. Can you kill both Dwayne and... Who's Derek? Oh, Dwayne and Derek. Oh, yes. Is Derek the, he's the alcohol guy? Alcoholic? Isn't that the drug guy? Yeah. Mass Effect is for normies. This is for, like, absolute chads. Stick with it, Misty. You'll understand. You'll come to my way of thinking eventually. You'll get it. This game has all the romance in it.
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
She would absolutely love it, Macaroni. So I could use silent running here. But I'm not gonna. This game handles choices better for Mass Effect. I actually do mean that. 100%. Mass Effect is very binary. It's kind of boring. This has really cool choices that have... This game is really good about taking note of your actions in a way that Mass Effect just doesn't do. We're just gonna... Should we avoid those guys? Lemmings is a better game than Mass Effect. You have to... Here's the thing about Grim. Here's the top tip. Grim has only played 3 games before in its life. Lemmings, Max Payne, and Sonic the Hedgehog. That's it. So, yeah. I mean, those are 3 fantastic games. Don't get me wrong.
Done it now, Mike. Too bad for you.
Mike, get out of there.
It's fine. I'm not sure if you get XP off these guys or not. The Game Gear edition, absolutely. Let's turn the alarm off. Oh. Here's the hacking computer minigame thing and bob. Yeah, I know. I know how this works. So that is... Doing it with the mouse is kind of awkward.
End of the line, Mike. Give it up.
Mike, stay where you are.
I actually think Playboy X is a very underrated character. Everyone hates him. I think he's actually quite underrated.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
You mean like now? Real friendly welcome to a new recruit.
We're not in the business of making friends. Judging from your dossier, neither are you.
Let me guess. You're not done hazing me yet.
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
No, but some morphine might. Or whatever cocktail you shot into my system. What the hell was that?
That's classified. Although I didn't expect you to shake it off so quickly. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Your file's got a lot of gaps in it. A lot more than I usually see in field agents. Those gaps were hard to fill.
I thought those records were buried.
We're pretty good at digging.
The ops needed to be done. Whatever they were.
Looks like they were sad to see you go, and probably happy at the same time. But you wouldn't be a good field agent if your boots didn't get dirty. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
There's more of you?
I'm unique. So's the rest of the staff. They all have their little quirks, but that's what makes them perfect for the job. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous. But I think you're the man for the job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
Hello, Fred. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 26 years. Thank you so much. Yeah, that stare was intense. Yeah, that mini game Vice, yeah, that it's not great, especially I can understand why you would struggle with that. It's a little bit better with a controller, but yeah, I get it. Totally get it. Some of these menus are a bit but okay. We'll deal with that. We'll move on.
Big ass screen.
Look at the ray tracing on that. Kick in all the doors. It's way better from Dragon Age, yeah. One of the greatest games of all time.
No weapons past this point.
I don't have any weapons, son. Well. Oh, boo. I thought this game was an RPG. I wanted to knock this guy out. That's disappointing.
Asshole Parker's gonna be checking the systems again.
It's a shame. Ooh, that's a good question. They both have similar names, Macaroni, and they're both published by Sega. I would probably like this game more. Fun fact, by the way, about this training, you can actually skip it, and I skipped it completely by accident when I played this for the first time around. You can change your appearance at the locker, which is very realistic.
You probably want to change. Go on.
It's not great. The customization's pretty poor in this game, as these menus are as well. $10 minutes worth of FH5. Yeah, sounds about right. I'm surprised you can't go bold in this game. But yeah, the customization's pretty poor. I'm not going to defend that about it. Ooh, evil goatee. Or evil soul patch. If I'm playing as an evil character, I think we need like an evil goatee, I think. The Hot Wheels DLC. Yeah, that actually looked quite fun. You look absolutely smashing, Macaroni. Don't be so hard on yourself. See, I would call that a goatee as well, but I guess I'm wrong. Look at that texture pop in there as well. The Unreal Engine at work. Yeah, go for that one. And then but nothing says evil like a backwards baseball cap. Pure evil. Can't really see the eyes. I don't think you can do sideways cut. See, that's what I mean. The customization is it's well naff, let's be honest. I like that you can change your eye color in a locker.
You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him upset.
That might make him upset? Well, that's tempting. New Pokemon game tomorrow? I mean, it won't be as good as this, though, will it? Where's the other one? I just missed it. Let's read. From Westridge to Greybox. Staff. The medical bay is off limits until further notice. In the event of an emergency, notify your supervisor. Attention. Regarding the parcel. Buyer is confirmed as an agent of Al Samad. Seller appears to be operating under the name Nasri. Recommending follow-up on Nasri to determine source of funding. Well, can you blame the macaroni? There only has been like 3 games of note this year. Kappa. Released this year, I should say. That is from AP Dispatch to hashtag Desert Spear. Attention, forensics team has completed survey of suspected firing location as predicted by triangulation modules. Elden Ring, obviously. Illuminati. Yeah, exactly, macaroni. Good news, evidence of a ground-launched missile. Would have to have been a guided missile. No way an unguided rocket could have hit the airliner at that altitude. Remember that in the opening cutscene? Has been confirmed by discarded Sabot and Particular Matter, both of which were fired with 99% certainty when Flight 6133 was shot down. Yo, what's up, Big Steven? How's it going? Does this work well in the Steam Deck? I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. I hope you're doing well, man. MP3? I like MP3. I think that's a good game. It's not as good as the first 2, but it's still good. Bad news. The missile Sabot matches no known ground-to-air missile systems. None. There's no discernible markings, no telltale design marks. Sizing and composition makes it a sure bet for a NATO-built weapon, but beyond that we can't place it. It is almost certain that there is some sort of new generation tech. Prequels. I have to correct you, macaroni. I think the term you're looking for is predecessors. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying your Steam Deck. Wait, this game has romance? Yeah, it has all the romance. This game has an achievement for romancing every woman you can romance. Oh, you're going to be a dad? Congratulations. That's awesome, man. I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. I have to thank Big Steven, because back in the day, you probably don't remember this, but you got me into Brother Lin Chung back in the day. I don't know if you remember that. But I'll always remember that. I always credit you as the person who got me into Brother Lynch, so yeah. This is a really exciting stream, isn't it? Reading emails. From Westridge, the Greybox. New member. Attention. We have a new fish coming on board tomorrow. You refer to him as Michael Fortin. Fortin's a former CIA operative. We're glad to have him leave the waterboarding desk jockeys. Leave the waterboarding desk jockeys and start running with the folks who really protect the free world. Mike's specialty is old-fashioned fieldwork, eavesdropping, breaking entry, burglary, the classic stuff we can't report to the taxpayers. He's something of a brainiac, fluent in Farsi, Arabic, French, Spanish, Italian, Russian, Mandarin and Japanese. He'll be put through the opening ceremony tomorrow, complete with the hostage scenario and obligatory sight games. Assuming all goes well, he'll be on our shortlist for Desert Spear Westridge. Yeah, I think I would imagine that text changes based on what background you pick. It's a boy, nice. You've met him several times, that's awesome, yeah. Let's read the next one. From A. Parker. Need some info to Sean Darcy. I've run the names you sent me in 17 out of 18 to merely circumstantial links, but there was one element of interest. Skip Baxter, the GOP lobbyist, on the list. I found an interesting money trail on him. He collected re-election funds from 16 different corporations. 87.5% were within federal election limits, and the remainder were beyond the 2,300 limit in place at the time, and pulled them into the True Leadership PAC fund. However, a check for the exact amount of money Baxter put into the TL PAC fund went out on a check numbered 1016 and memoed restoration. The check was buried internally, but I found the check cashed the check in seconds of a bank in Saudi Arabia, cashed by Nigel Winthrop. While there are 993 Nigel Winthrops in Interpol's database, that name is a known alias of Shahid. I will have informed Westridge. Robert Lynch is definitely afraid to fly. Yeah, that sucks, yeah. Still though, shout out to Kevin Mann. And then the previous message, Parkmeister. I need you to run up some fact-finding sweeps for me. I have some names I need to follow up on. Homework, social security digits, the usual rundown to the attachment names and leads from Sean D. Then Mina Tang, the Sean Darcy. Sean, really Sean, I'm just not interested. And the whole mention of grandkids is a little bit creepy. Perhaps I can ask Westridge of what he thinks of your constant attempts at team building. Gross. Yeah, it's nice to see you. It's always nice to see you sort of swing by, that's for sure. From Mina. Hey, Mina. Let's see. Let's try and give him a real dirtbag voice. Hey, Mina. I guess you didn't get my email from the other day. No big deal. Maybe we can do dinner tonight? I know the mess hall isn't exactly fine dining, but it's not like we can take a ride down the street for exquisite French cuisine. And who says the cafeteria food can't be romantic? I'll save our ketchup packets and frame them for our grandkids as we met. Sean D. Hello, Bond to be wild. How's it going? The Bond star, yes. The Bond star has got to be the sure shot. I hope you're doing well, Bond. Yeah, that's the rating done for now. Took a while, but we got there in the end.
Our war does not end here. This target
is
not
dramatic,
the
yeah.
last. With our will and our resolve, Al-Samad shall continue these attacks, fight the aggression of the West with its own weapons. Yes, for weapons have been delivered to us.
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thank you.
Weapons that will make a graveyard in the skies of our enemies. We have the ability to strike far and to strike swiftly. There are no limits to our reach.
There's no
limits to the
limit.
justice we bring in the name of freedom for our people. I am a man of my word. And this I promise you. This attack is but the first that Al-Samad brings against its enemies. As fire rained down upon us, so shall Al-Samad bring fire to your people as well.
No, it's not as good as
And
Lords
its
and Ladies.
allies shall bear the cost of what they brought to
Thank
our
you,
people,
Macaroni.
to our country, and they will answer for it. You seek to take our land, undermine our faith. All that you have seen this day is the answer to your brutal acts, the only language America understands. I am a man of my word, and this I promise you. This attack is but the first
Yeah, you're putting me to
Al-Samad
sleep.
brings against its enemies.
But I got a perk for watching that. So it was worth it. See, that's what I like about this game. It rewards you in interesting ways. You get perks for watching things on the telly. You get perks for talking to people in a certain way. This game is dope. Hella dope.
Mikey. Be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm gonna be running you through tech orientation.
Name's Michael, actually, or Agent Thornton.
I don't like either one of those. And you really could stand to relax a little if you want to get ahead here, Mikey.
I'm not interested in getting ahead. I'm interested in finishing this and getting on to my assignment.
For now, this is your assignment, Mikey. Mike, Agent Thornton. So why don't you calm down and just listen, alright? I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
For someone who's checking the clock, we're sure wasting a lot of time talking.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there, a used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more. All right, everyone's favorite, grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on, start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill.
I don't remember using grenades much in this game.
Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot. Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks. Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, see that electronic lock there? Use your EMP grenade to shut it down. It'll save you time in the field.
The wrong thing. How does that detonate? Hit G again, maybe? No. Yeah, you just hold down G. If you tap it, it doesn't work. You have to hold it down.
All right, see that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice, and just in time.
Hey, Darcy, open up.
Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while. You know those guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Just give me first shot at him.
Spread out. Watch for devices.
Hey, Thornton! Sneaky bastard.
Man, the doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
Probably wasn't that good, my performance. Probably a bit slow.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run. You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
What do you have in mind?
All right, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
All right. I'm listening.
It's a rematch. On our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided, and you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
Alright then. Tell your team to get ready.
So here we are. Rematch for you and the guards, but on their terms. So listen up. There's alarms hidden all over the course. All you need to do is shut them down. But the guards are gonna try and reset them. Every time an alarm goes off, another squad's coming in. And they all want a shot at you, trust me. Alarm goes off enough times, and you're gonna get trampled.
I don't remember
You
how
have
this
the
goes,
technology
really.
to beat 'em. So let's see you even the odds, if you can. Hey, Mike.
Oh, I see.
Here's the distraction. Trying to get back to the medical bay, huh?
Oh, that's on a cooldown. Can't use it again immediately. Well, this isn't going to be a good performance.
All sections report to base.
There's the alarm again. There you go. I'm sick of hearing them anyway. Thought they might have you for a second. Guess I was wrong.
Well, that was
All right,
lovely.
head on up and I'll call someone in to clean up the course. And the bodies.
Pretty thorough. Made a real mess of things. In a good way.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
I got 20 grand off that.
If you say so, Mikey.
And I got a perk for accepting that challenge as well.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the
I
medical
probably should have
pneumonia
said the
attack.
wrong name to
Memory
make her hate
intact?
me.
Speaking of which, I don't remember where I left my keys or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
I think my gun is working just fine.
Not according to the tests we ran
There you
while
go.
were under,
She hates me again.
but we'll
Good.
have the results for you later.
So, about the guns then.
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin.
The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses. Let's start with the pistol. Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim.
Thank you.
Now, steady your aim for a few seconds. Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly. Now, let's move on to the submachine gun. Now let's empty the clip. Let you get a feel for the recoil.
Yeah, yeah. Accuracy is just
Now take cover.
non-existent.
Still using cover, take some shots at the target. Accuracy's terrible while firing blind.
I mean,
But it can get the
accuracy
job
is just
done,
terrible in general.
eventually. Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here.
Like, that's not much better.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Let's see how you do against some moving targets. Now, with the pistol, you'll want to be patient and attack when targets get close. Good. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're
I can
trapped in
imagine the
close quarters with
shotgun
multiple
being
opponents,
okay
the
as an
SMGs can
option.
help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but and that's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
I did it.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Good luck, he can try.
Oh, he will.
Does he
Repeatedly.
not know when to quit?
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second. In case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. Cage
Affections.
match with you boys.
Am I? A challenge, I mean.
If you have to ask, Thornton, then there's your answer.
Oh wow, I got +1
All
off
right,
it.
let's see here.
That's not what I wanted.
It'll do.
It'll do.
Satisfactory enough for Westridge, I think. You can give it another run if you want. The course should be free.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do better on this run, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next.
Those count as a miss. But I didn't get them in
For
time.
long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key.
Reset.
It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Oh, press the wrong button. I think there's a way to zoom in more, maybe. It said that I had acquired the scope, but I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Is that an improvement over my previous time? Probably not.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now. All right, let's see here.
I missed more.
That's pretty good. Not the best on record, but still. You can give it another run if you want.
I have to run it again.
The course should be free.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go. If you do...
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right. Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next.
Oh, those last two come up really quickly. I wonder if you can load the last checkpoint and it's
For
quicker. I'm not
long-range
sure.
encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle
I
range.
missed a shot there.
That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
But yeah, like that, during the little submachine gun bit, the second submachine gun bit, there are two targets that pop up and they go away really quickly.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now. All right, let's see here.
Even worse than last time. Shockingly bad.
That's pretty good. You can give it another
One more
run if you
time.
want. The course should be free.
I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
Nah. I don't know when that's gonna... If I just save last checkpoint. Hello, Blue Dandelion. How are you? I don't know. I wonder if you can... Can you just quit it? No. Firstly, no. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Now for the shotgun.
A tactical nuke would be
Holding the trigger steady and
fantastic,
firing
yeah.
can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next.
Did I get it?
That's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully.
Good old Fredderstones.
Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range. That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
It does have romance, it's true. Can't believe they didn't get an Ivor Novello award, like. Unbelievable, Grim, isn't
Good,
it?
Mike. I'm logging the results now. All right, let's see here.
Is that a good score?
That's one of the most impressive
There we
scores
go.
I've seen. With that in mind, you did so well. I'm wondering if you'd be up for something more challenging.
Ooh, a bonus round?
This course is a joke. Did you scale it down for that jackass? I could walk the rest of the way.
Jackass? Now I'm hurting.
So will Darcy. Did I mention we don't use live rounds? They still sting, though.
I'm listening.
Go in there, and if you can hit Darcy where it counts, That'd be worth a recommendation in my report. And worth some rep with Westridge. And it'd be earned.
Sure, sounds good. Any preference on weapon?
These targets are pretty easy for someone to hit. Thornton could have aced this thing blind.
Give me the gun.
Let's start with the pistol again. Don't worry. We're using tranquilizer rounds, so you won't be doing any lasting harm to your targets. Besides, turnabout is fair play. They drugged you, so...
Exactly. See, she gets it.
All right, you're all done. Head on back.
Well, that was easy.
All right, let's see here. Well done. Critical hit. I don't think I have to worry about Darcy coming by again.
Anything else I can do?
No, Agent Thornton. Mission accomplished.
No comment, Grim.
If you haven't seen Westridge yet, you may want to pay him a visit after all the training is done. You've certainly aced this exercise.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
Good to know where the machine is in case I need to throw you into it.
Who's your superior?
Westridge. He sent me here. I'm more than happy to leave if you've got nothing to teach me.
So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
I did my fair share in gym class.
Yeah, well, yes or no will do.
Oh, he dislikes
Up
me.
the ladder
Good.
is the training area.
Hello, HB. How's it
First
going?
test is navigating through the environment without being detected. Following that, you'll be facing live challenges against the agents here.
All right, I'm on my way. Hope this course is ready, because I'm not taking any prisoners.
Fine. Sooner you're through, sooner we can both get back to work.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Hopefully you'll get better soon.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always check your surroundings for cameras.
Oh,
Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Can I vault over that? I don't know if I can. Oh. Can we start over?
Someone there?
Stealth challenge, yeah. Definitely not ideal.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you.
That guy's
Unlock
dead.
the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
The evaluation did not
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
did not go well.
Outstanding.
Outstanding,
Well
though?
above average.
What?
Especially for a trainee. Okay. You want to run it again?
Yeah, I think I can do better.
That would be difficult. But you're welcome to try. If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
It shouldn't be difficult. We got this.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
No problem,
Always
Grim.
check
Enjoy.
your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
See, this is quite an awkward spot.
Taking in the view. I've unlocked the security door. I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate. Evaluation.
Your score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now.
Disable all guards, you get a bonus for it? Oh, okay.
Outstanding. Well above average. Especially for... Okay. Do you want to run it again?
I wonder if he has a special challenge. He probably does if they ever take
Your
it.
new score will overwrite the previous one.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course.
Fuck. Bum.
Always check your surroundings for cameras. We can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
It's kind of...
Yeah, well, I've unlocked the security doors, what's making it.
At least this one is pretty short. It doesn't take
Your
long.
score is based on several factors. Okay.
Good night, Macaroni. Thank you very much for hanging out as always, and I hope you have a good
Your
sleep.
new score will overwrite the previous one.
I know this is not very exciting, is it? Watching me try to get a good score on these, is it? It's probably quite boring. But then again, Rim did write quote 124 once.
Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind
God.
spots.
Keep on hitting the gadgets button. Ah, terrible. Keep on hitting the gadgets button for when I want the crouch. Keep on hitting C to crouch for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, it's quite tight.
What's that?
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is
It's not very clever, is he?
I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the
I have to do it properly.
Your score is based on several...
That's a better score just because I took out all the guards. It's a bit silly.
Outstanding. Okay. You want to run it again? That... If you improve, your new score will overwrite the previous one.
Course begins now. Hack the door in front of you to gain access to the course. Always Always check your surroundings for cameras. Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. The key to stealth is timing. Pay attention to camera movements, then exploit their blind spots.
Ooh, that was a bit close, wasn't it? I'm gonna stay crouched here because the guy in the next section hears it if I start running.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view is what's making you hesitate. I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Your score is
I mean, that
based on
should be
several
perfect.
factors. Sorting the numbers now. Outstanding.
Well,
Well above average, especially for.
if you can't get any,
Okay.
I'm not doing it again.
You want to run it again?
I honestly don't think I'll do any better than that.
Very well, I'll log the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Maybe I'll grab a beer first. That obstacle course almost made me work up a sweat.
Course not enough of a challenge for you?
Not particularly. I mean, I guess it's good for the desk jockeys, but...
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
Oh, here we go.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing of that Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob, not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Sounds like fun, actually.
We'll see. Westridge gets angry with people that bend the rules.
Fair enough.
So here we go. We've unlocked the side quest thing, really, off this guy. I do vaguely remember this.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
I think he's gone, RT. I stab this guy? No. Not yet. The stabbing comes later. It's something to look forward to, I suppose. Welcome back, Grim. Yes. It's one of the kindest quotes in the system for sure. A whole year old, yeah it is. Yeah, right enough. What? Why did he turn around? Why did he go? Gonna load that autosave. The OG box quote.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Very nice, Fred. There haven't been too many quotes recently because you haven't been here. Not that many, just look like a couple. You're very bad. No, you're not. Not at all. I was I was thinking, quote 248 sounds like something you would say, Blue Dandelion. Start over. Sorry. I have to get it right.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
Thankfully, see, most of this game, we're not going to be playing it particularly stealthy. There's a spoiler for you. But this part we do have to do stealthily.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
I'll just crouch up the stairs here. But yeah, the AI is not great when it comes to stealth in this game. Stealth, just in general, is not very good. I mean, the combat's not much better, but it just about works well enough to be okay, I think. Everything else surrounding that stuff is cool enough to forgive that, I think. I could use silent running, but it's unnecessary. We'll just take it slow. Oh yeah, for the most part you can just murder everyone. It's just in this specific instance, it seems important not to get caught. So, I mean, you probably can get caught, but I'd rather not. Keep on hitting that button for no particularly good reason. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? I didn't think there was going to be a bloke there on the way back. We'll get there eventually.
Go ahead.
Camping, yeah. I wonder if Fred remembers me playing this back in the day, streaming it, I mean. there was a clip of me saying, real talk, Spice Girls are far better than Justin Bieber. I think that's the only clip that survived from that era. My first playthrough that I streamed. Yeah. Good times. No, I think you definitely were here because I think you quite liked it. Not me, but I think you thought the game was interesting or something. No problem, Misty. Enjoy? No, I mean, this is the very start of the game. We're still pretty much in like tutorial mode. This is like an optional side thing. Maybe I didn't do it when I streamed it. I have finished this game at least for 3 or 4 times, so I can't remember what was on stream and what wasn't. So there's a chance that I didn't actually do this part on stream. I'm not doing the full run, just in case. Pick up some dossier info.
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, well, then that'll have to be sufficient.
Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
You're going to the Middle East to recover stolen prototype missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
So that's all I get from you then?
Yes. Were you expecting more?
You can't romance this
You're
guy?
right to be disappointed.
What?
Get used to it.
Disappointed,
So when am I
yeah.
shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in his slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
So you get to stay in the kennel then?
Got him.
An apt comparison, Agent. And if I were you, I would relish my time on the outside for as long as possible.
All right.
Was there anything else?
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that.
Intelligence.
I wanted to click on aggressive.
Humor.
Fine. That joke killed the graduation.
It's no joke. The smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly, could have great repercussions.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliche. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
If we're going with bad metaphors, then you're the brain that guides the hand.
Yes, it's a numbers game, but decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive, well, then you operate at a disadvantage.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
What else do you do here aside from analysis?
Whatever is needed.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
If that's your job, that's your job. Seems to me like it could be a lot worse.
Actually, you have no idea. I am merely
Moldy.
stating facts. If you want to debate them, do it silently.
So that janitor comment, I hit it right the first time around.
So in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary, I'm the one tasked with shutting this program down.
Shutting it down?
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs, locking the door.
And setting the C4?
We don't use C4 for that purpose, Agent. But no trace of this place will remain.
But what happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one exists.
What would cause that to happen?
Embarrassment and exposure. Something that would prevent Alpha Protocol from denying the presence of its agents or its government agenda.
You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking. Are we done here, Agent? I think I've answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
That's fantastic news, Fred. Well, best of luck with the game development. I look forward to playing it in the year 2075.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I can't let you train me if I don't put you through the paces too.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards, and it's your first day.
What can I say? Top of my class at the academy, if you read my charts. You did read them, didn't you?
Oh, I did. It was hard getting through the pages detailing your overconfidence.
Well, as long as you read the charts, that's all that matters. I'm a little surprised Mina was paying attention to my firing skills at all, actually.
Careful. If you get any more full of yourself, not even this facility will be able to hold your ego. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did? What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I guess I'm an adrenaline junkie. And the women, of course.
I'm not sure we need a cowboy.
You need someone, or I wouldn't be here.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
I'm ready, and I'm tired of my questions getting answered by more questions.
Welcome to our world, Mike. My job is to help you cut through questions and get an answer. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
Are you suggesting I have an attitude problem?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
What do I care what others think?
You shouldn't. Having a bad or good rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
This is a long way of telling me that I should just act the way I want? I didn't realize this was an acting gig.
No, again, there are no bad choices, just results. Over time, folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
Good night, RT. Thank you for
Time
being
is
here.
something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
I don't see how.
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
I'd rather skip the pep talk and get started.
Fair enough. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good. Because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
Yeah, have a good one, RT. Thank you for being here, and have a good sleep.
Recognize him?
Yes, I do.
That's Sheikh Ali Shahid, the voice of Al Samad. They say he was responsible for shooting down that airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shahid get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
About time. I'm getting tired of this place.
All right, then. Pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit. And on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well. I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I missed an objective, apparently. I did not 100% the level. Very sad about that. Most effective weapon, hands. Reset, yeah, this is not YOLO 100%, Fred, I'm sorry. I should have read that little bit of text there at the bottom, but I didn't. My apologies.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news. An accounting error.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia?
The flashbacks, yeah.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I think I can figure things out from here, sir.
What? Wait.
This game's great, isn't it? It's well good. I don't know if you guys know this, but see that there down there? It's a Sega Saturn, and it's a Japanese one. It's white. Isn't that cool? Nice little Nice little reference there.
In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government by greatly restricting lobbyists' access to legislators.
The bill, called the People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act, would prohibit lobbyists from contributing to election campaigns and require anyone affiliated with a corporation to stay 500 feet or more away from any member of the legislative branch.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a draconian offense against free speech
Pork.
and so
Yeah.
laughably unenforceable as to render it a farce. Senator Darcy had no comment.
No lords and ladies, though.
Should American businesses be compensated if conflict arises in Asia? Legislation being discussed on Capitol Hill would assist with relocation costs for operations based in countries considered hostile to the United States. Detractors in both parties have attacked the bill as a massive bailout for companies that have outsourced American jobs. China and India are the largest destinations for offshore operations, with everything from manufacturing to software development being produced overseas for American businesses. Tensions continue to rise in the Far East as Taiwanese President Ronald Sung's independence rally approaches.
Foreshadowing.
Politician has the Chinese government worried that he will formally declare independence, an action that would almost certainly lead to war.
I think they spelled politician wrong in the subtitles, though.
Told INN News that should China attempt to forcibly block a Taiwanese move for independence, the U.S. Navy will take, quote, any and all measures to prevent Chinese aggression.
Meanwhile, the president, on a goodwill tour of Africa, issued a statement urging all parties to remain calm and rational, and to let diplomacy prevail.
So let's see. These menus are a bit clunky, that's for sure. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think we have like any attachments yet. You can buy them. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you can buy them, or you can actually find them out in the missions. Won't bother with the silence there.
In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up
Mina
the federal
wrote way to
government
score.
by greatly
I think she
restricting
custom framed it
lobbyists'
just for
access
me.
to legislators.
Oh, nice.
The bill, called
So yeah,
People Over Rich
you get that.
Corporations Act, or PORC
You get those plaques if you're especially amazing at the game. Kappa.
The agency made me give this to you.
affiliated with a corporation to stay
What a
500
guy.
feet or more away from any member of the legislative branch.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a offense against free
Yeah.
speech and so laughably unenforceable as to render it a farce.
Email, Mike, I'm guessing Westridge already gave you a lecture about not using agency funds on high profile assassination missions. Aside from what's in your safe house, you're going to have to make use of whatever you can borrow, swipe or steal. If you need supplies, try the clearinghouse. It's a black market internet exchange. There's a seller there named Mongoose who should be able to provide you with the basics while you're in Saudi Arabia. And speaking of stealing, a contact of mine in the US government just dug up an Al Samad slush fund buried in the Jordanian bank account. I've enclosed the login credential and password in an attachment. Just download the data and a self-extracting executable will transfer the funds your way, and do it soon before the government amateurs finish filing the proper paperwork that seize the account for themselves. Imagine that, downloading money from an attachment on an email. Hi Mike, welcome aboard. I've already set you up with an email address you can give the people you meet on the field. Not only is it against regulations to hand out your agency contact information, it's a pretty surefire way of getting reassigned to Greenland, Weehawken, or some other ass end of the world. mfortin@halbeck.com. Don't worry, the email won't sit on some corporate server. I made sure all mail in and out gets redirected to an encrypted server that you can access from any computer if it's running the agency's decryption key. Your login password is that. It's like Able Danger, minus the quotes, of course. Change it when you first log in. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll play it smooth. We'll play it suave. Great now. I can pretend I'm a salary man at a multinational corporation. I don't have any kids, so maybe I'll photograph my guns and put put little framed pictures of my firearms on my desk. And at the company party, we can get totally drunk, have sex in the supply closet, and then spend the next month acting all awkward like we just met up in the hallway. Just kidding. The getting drunk part is optional. I'm MT. What a nice guy. Immediately, -1 reputation. Fantastic. Hey, Mikey. If you need supplies, I have a local contact that should suffice. His name is Murad, and he's a shameless mercenary of an arms dealer, unafraid to peddle any weapon to whoever offers cash. And I mean that in the nicest way. A lot of locals would just soon blow up anyone from a NATO country, but Murad shows that capitalism beats racism and xenophobia any day of the week. Have you visited the clearinghouse yet? Well, I've made sure you have patched into Murad's selective shortlist. When you're logged in, you'll see what he has for sale. Peace from Sean D. See, I told you this game's an absolute banger, didn't I? I wasn't lying. Okay. And then here's the shop where you can buy stuff. It is pretty expensive though. The good stuff's expensive anyway. I could get some of these basic upgrades for the assault rifle. See, that one is like 3 times the price, but yet it's not that much better. I mean, it's a little bit better, but it's not 3 times better. Absolute rip-off. I'll get that. Did I get that? I just pressed enter on it. I don't think that. There we go. And you can sell the stuff as well. That's right. You can also buy armor. Reduces stealth, but I don't mind. I'm not planning to play stealthily. Okay. I think that will do for now. You can also buy objectives, is just kind of neat. And then, like, you can buy things to make it a little bit easier. Or, yeah, that's what it is. You're basically buying little things to make it a little bit easier for you. Which is interesting. But I think we're okay. For the most part. No problem. Grim, enjoy. Its texture loads 3 times faster. Maybe.
People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act,
Pork Act.
prohibit lobbyists from contributing to election campaigns and require anyone affiliated with a corporation.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. You misspelled my name, Thornton.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a draconian offense against free speech and so laughably unenforceable.
Agent Darcy sent me this for acing the training course. You misspelled my name, Thornton. There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you.
How do I look at my inventory? You hit the I button, just like any good game. have bought both of these like an idiot. It's okay, I can sell the other one at some point.
Has the Chinese government worried that he will formally declare independence?
Hey look, Darcy photoshopped our faces into a still frame of a buddy cop movie. That's,
should China attempt to forcibly block a Taiwanese move for independence, the U.S. Navy will
Did, is this game sponsored by Adobe?
Meanwhile, the president, on a goodwill tour of Africa, issued a statement urging all parties to remain calm and rational, and to let diplomacy prevail.
That's not a very good mirror. I mean, at least they've got a mirror, but it's not a very good mirror. You can't flush the toilet. You gotta... Yeah, functional mirror. Can't use the bath. Can't use the tap. You can customize yourself here, but... Adobe, I like that. And their logo is this little bee made out of Play-Doh. Sounds good.
Detractors in both parties have attacked the bill as a massive bailout for companies that have outsourced American jobs. China and India are the largest destinations for offshore operations, with everything from manufacturing to software development being produced overseas for American businesses. Tensions continue to rise in the...
Okay, so... I think we'll just do the first one first. Bug the control tower to track Shahid's flight logs. Reports indicate that Shahid may be using an airfield east of Jizan. Infiltrate the airfield, download the flight logs, and get out without being spotted.
Mike, enjoying Saudi Arabia? I've been keeping an eye on your mission.
Typical day on the job. Not jealous, are you?
I think you're lucky. All I'm seeing are satellite images. Guess that'll have to do.
So you don't get out of the office much?
You could say that. I occasionally go undercover, but it's for data mining jobs, not work you'd find interesting. Anything come up you need my help with?
Can you tell me anything about Shahid?
Not much more than you'd find in his dossier. His personal fortune doubled in 1 year when gas was $4 a gallon, and he likes feeling safe when he travels.
What do you mean, safe?
While Al-Samad is mostly untrained civilians using Cold War guns, his personal bodyguards are well trained. And judging from the missile used on the airliner, let's just say he makes sure they have cutting-edge tech.
Can you tell me anything about my mission here in Saudi?
Probably nothing Westridge hasn't explained already. If you infiltrate the airfield Shahid uses, I may have more practical advice.
Why is that?
I'll be your handler for that mission. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. I know it's your first time infiltrating an airfield.
I've flown more times than I can count.
And how high is that?
Counting the times I had to parachute out, or not? So you've been with Alpha Protocol a while, then?
Not as long as Westridge, and not nearly as long as Parker. This assignment with Shahid is probably the biggest one I've been involved in.
What other assignments have you been on?
I went undercover with Parker in Milan as a contractor for Halbeck. It's how we found out the missiles were gone in the first place. Although it was too late to stop Shahid. The incident with the airliner...
Nice bun.
We'll catch him and make him pay. Count on it.
I hope so. I'm just worried he's going to take the missiles and go underground. If that happens, it might be years before he turns up again.
He's not getting away. I'll hunt him down no matter where he hides.
All right, Mike. But remember, the missiles are more dangerous than he is.
Still, with Alpha Protocol, what I don't understand is why the United States would want to keep this operation secret. Don't they want Shahid captured?
I think it's the missiles that are the problem. Halbeck's a substantial government contractor. The fact the missiles were involved complicates things.
Complicates things? As in, they're a potential embarrassment to Halbeck?
I think that's a big part of it. U.S. weapons used to kill U.S. citizens wouldn't look good on a front page, even if the missiles were stolen. Alpha Protocol does a lot of operations like this. I don't know all of them, or all the names this program has had. It carries out missions without the knowledge of other U.S. agencies.
Sounds like it helps get the job done.
True enough. It allows us to move quickly when need be. The CIA, the NSA, most congressmen don't even have a clue this program exists. It's designed to prevent red tape. And if it's found out, it just gets buried and renamed.
Renamed? To Beta or Gamma Protocol?
Very funny.
No clue. Parker probably does. He's been here the longest. Whenever it's in danger of being exposed, it closes shop, and a new one opens up.
Interesting. I guess that's good to know. Wonder if I'd get a new name if Alpha Protocol shut down.
I don't know. We might get new names, new identities. Or fired.
This seems like a big assignment for a new hire. There must have been other candidates.
There were other candidates, including Darcy. But the recommendation was based on Parker, Westridge, and me. Although when I made my recommendation, it wasn't about Shahid. It was about the larger mission.
So why me?
Because, Mike, you don't take orders.
That's true.
Or you don't take them well. You're your own man.
I should hope so.
To be fair to Darcy, though, he has family issues that prevent him from going. Notably his father. According to your dossier, your family isn't an issue.
Is that all I am to you? A dossier?
Until you arrived at Alpha Protocol, you were. Not anymore. I think you're someone who does what's right. And that's what I'm counting on.
So I've read up on you.
Really? Thinking about a career as a stalker.
Isn't that what a handler is?
Some truth to that.
You used to be with the National Security Administration, right?
Yes. But it didn't work out so well. I felt I wasn't doing much to make the world a safer place.
So you signed on to Alpha Protocol?
They contacted me, yes. And here I am, talking to you now.
That's all I need. Thanks, Mina.
You got it. Call me if you need anything else.
That is true, Fred.
Try not to alert the camp. If you do, we may lose our chance to find Shahid.
I'm inside.
Sure is a lot of security.
Tell me about it. There's cameras all over the place.
It's bad. But it also means they've got something here worth protecting.
I stabbed that man. So as promised, there is stabbing. Yeah.
Judging from the schematics, there's a security gate cutting you off from the tower.
Any way around it?
Should be a terminal for the gate in one of the buildings. Aside from the panel on the gate itself, but...
Walking right up to the gate will leave me exposed. Got it.
Oh no, definitely not. I mean, that's one of the greatest games of all time, Fred.
Then you're welcome to try.
I think you'd be surprised.
But so is this, so... But yeah, Rogue Warrior had some amazing stabbing in it. Do you know what game also has good stabbing in it? 50 Cent Blood on the Sand has some good stabbing in it. Like I said earlier, well, I'm probably not going to be stealthy much. But here I am, being stealthy, I just can't help it. But I am killing them. I guess I am role-playing to the backstory I picked there. A 10-year streaming party, so in 2027. How dare he? Time flies, yeah. I could do a casual playthrough of it. We would just have to make it a live exclusive, you know. So you'd have to. I would have to make sure that you're here for it. Because we haven't actually ever done that before for that game. Oh no, you do matter. You need to be there.
Mike, I've got some IDs on some of the men in the camp. Looks like some of Shahid's elite are here. If you can take them out.
Then I won't have to worry about running into them later.
Well, it was good while it lasted, wasn't it? This armor takes forever to regenerate.
Got the last of Shahid's elite guard.
Nice job. One less thing to worry about later.
She likes me? That's not what we're going for. I'm supposed to be like the biggest scumbag on the planet. Something bad happened there, Fred, it looks like.
And that's that.
Good job. You've shut down the hangar cameras. The ones at the tower are on a different circuit, though.
Oh. Yeah, well, this game's good in that, like, most of the stealth is completely optional. All of it might be optional, I'm not sure. I would quite like to search that other hangar on the opposite side. Fitted underlay. Sounds good. Bit of Mwanga. That always goes down well. Very rude. Very, very rude. There we go, sorted. Oh, the aiming for this is all swimmy. Don't think I actually want to use that though. Yeah, they're really amazing, aren't they? Oh. Kind of surprised you can shoot through that. Very well trained. I mean, at least the AI is scripted. Yeah. Obviously, if this was a pure action game, it would be pretty bad. But it's saved by all the cool story stuff. All the RPG stuff kind of saves it. Ah, keep on pressing the wrong button because I'm a silly old man.
Looks like they got a stockpile of weapons here. I'm gonna see if I can destroy these crates before they get shipped out.
All right, Mike. But the control tower comes first.
And that's the last of them.
Well done.
Well, that didn't take long, did it? I wasn't sure if that was going to happen or not. I cannot jump to that.
I'm in the control tower now.
Look around for any computers. They may have flight records stored on them we can use to help track Shahid.
Hello, Ms. Grub. I hope you're doing well. Pick locking is very easy on the PC version with the mouse. It's a bit harder on the controller. So that kind of makes up for it. The computer hacking's harder, but the lockpicking is really easy. Where's a map? Didn't realize this game had a map. So yeah, here all the little perks that we've been picking up are listed here, which is pretty cool. Not just perks, but just little rewards, I guess, would be a better term for all that stuff. Can you let me out of here? Thank you.
Receiving. Link strong, we're good. Now get out of there.
I did all the objectives. Agent Thornton infiltrated an Al Samad airfield in order to plant a surveillance device in the air traffic control tower. Bonus objectives: several weapon caches at the scene were found and destroyed. This should cause resupply difficulties for Al Samad in the region. Thank you, thank you.
Mike, you made it back from the airfield. I was worried that once you were spotted...
You need to have a little faith in me.
I suppose. You did manage to get us the flight logs. It may be a problem in the future, though. If Shaheed feels we're onto him, he'll bring his elite guard in, which could make your upcoming missions more difficult.
It'll spare me the trouble of tracking them down to kill them. Is the bug transmitting?
Loud and clear, no problems. We have Parker and some of the other analysts on it now. Shouldn't be much longer.
All right, then. Let me know once you found something.
Will do. And again, good job.
Thank you. Alan Parker, confirming that bug is live and responding within normal parameters. Confirming that bug is live. All inbound and outgoing communications from the control tower showing up on our servers. Good. That's what I like to hear. Parker, Only if we get drunk on girly drinks at the office party. Nothing turns me on more than a man drinking Fruity Island drinks out of a novelty tiki mug. That last sentence was supposed to be sarcastic, but who am I kidding? I've been undercover and working with agents like Sean Darcy for so long, I think my desperation factor is through the roof. That said, I don't mix business with pleasure while on assignment, sorry. Just wanted to make sure you had your email set up. Good luck. Well, my email went down better than I thought it would. We could buy that. Al-Samad detention camp on the outskirts of Jizan has had a spike in network activity, suggesting Al-Samad is stockpiling weapons there and possibly the Halbech missiles as well. Infiltrate the camp, search for weapon stockpiles, and then find their communications hub and upload any information from their servers to our databanks.
What's up, Mikey? Problems already?
Just checking in. Had some questions about the mission and Alpha Protocol.
Well, I guess I should feel lucky you're not within shooting distance after the cheap shots you took on the firing range.
Sounds like you're gonna be my handler when I infiltrate the Al-Samad camp.
Yeah, I got stuck hand-holding you. Hope that's not a problem.
When I'm in that camp, I expect you to back me up. Your attitude and orientation, it's not gonna fly.
What? You think you outrank me? You're not my superior. I'll do my job, you do yours.
The Al-Samad detention camp where they got the weapon stockpiles? Anything you can tell me?
Getting satellite imagery of the area has been hard. My contacts haven't turned up much.
What's the problem with the imagery?
Camp's remote and dug into the side of a canyon. Beautiful view, but lousy for spying from above.
So there's nothing else you can tell me. Guess this call was useless?
Now, you came to the right person, don't get upset. Agents who lose their cool before they even get out of the safe house don't tend to live very long.
That a threat?
You're the only threat. You bring that temper of yours into the mission, there's bound to be a bigger explosion than you like. But trust me, I can help.
The tension between these two is unbearable, isn't
The
it?
thing about the camp is weather. Sandstorms are hitting the area pretty hard, which is to your advantage.
How?
It cuts down visibility for you and them. You need to sneak in before they know you're there. So just wait for the storm to kick up, then take them out.
Alright, good to know.
Oh, one other thing. They've dug in deep, with a maze of tunnels beneath the camp. If they've got any weapons down there, it's gonna be a pain getting to them.
So what do you recommend?
They probably have as much trouble finding their way around as you do. So follow power lines or work lights when you can. Might guide you to where they've got their stockpiles.
Got it. If they use those same routes to move around, shouldn't be too hard to pick them off either.
I'll upload what maps I have to your PDA. They probably keep the weapons in the bottom of the base in case they, well, explode.
Been with Alpha Protocol long?
Longer than you, so yeah, long enough.
There a problem?
I was just curious how you managed to get this mission instead of me. But if you don't want to tell me, that's fine too.
Nothing to say. If you weren't picked, you'd know the reason better than me.
Right, well, I hope you don't mess this up. I'd hate to clean up after you.
That'll be hard to do with you all the way back at base, training agents. That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
Yeah, it'll always be a mystery, Bond.
Mikey, you there?
Yeah, I hear you.
Come on, we can get through this. Even if we do hate each other's guts.
Yeah. Sit rep?
No radio chatter, no alarms. Looks like you did a good job of getting in under their radar. Wish our choppers could. Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
It's a bit
Bad
jank.
intel?
No, sandstorms. They fuck with the satellite imagery. But they're great for someone moving in on foot. Lets you get in for the kill before the bad guys know you're there.
So, wait for a storm, use it as cover.
That's the idea. Probably won't be that simple. But hey, that's why they sent you instead of me, right?
But yeah, that was really cool. And that little cutscene there, that they acknowledge that they don't like each other. This game is really good at like pointing out the fact that it takes, you know, all of that stuff into account. This guy's blind. Yeah. And dumb probably as well.
At the camp. They're dug in pretty deep.
Any sign of the radio tower?
Yeah, it's across the canyon from me. A lot of open ground in between.
Try not to get spotted. If you get trapped in there...
I know.
Oh dear. Excellent AI. That guy couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh, interesting, Fred. The complete opposite of this game, then. Yes, I've heard that one before, well, yeah. Ah, yes, the original quote. That's funny, we got the original box and the original regular quote. randomly today. Feeling very nostalgic, yeah. I always feel like it usually picks older quotes. Crazy to think that the first quote, like that's coming up on 4 years old. Mad.
Found the radio tower.
Now look for the generator. Should be in a building nearby.
Sad thing about this game is that you can't buy it anymore. Well, that's a shame.
Generator's cut.
Got it. I'll signal the choppers now. Can you get to their main computer beneath the camp?
I think a way just opened up.
Some excellent stuff here. I think the dinosaurs all died, but unfortunately. I know, humans are just the worst.
I'm in.
Good. Now get to the servers and upload that data.
You weren't kidding about the tunnels in this place. Got themselves a hell of a maze down here.
Servers need power. Find power lines or work lights, then follow them to the source. They need to find their way around as much as you do.
Do you mind? Yeah, Fred is one of the few good humans on the planet. You're one of the dinosaurs? Guy. Well, how was I to know? That lighting actually looks decent, doesn't it? It stands out because most of this game doesn't look very good even for the time, but that lighting looks quite nice. someone really gave this section their all when they put it together. Oh. Rude. That was good. It's a good game. With some very bad things in it.
Looks like I found the old cells. Mostly storage.
If there's time, see if you can get inside.
Pick the lock.
Good job.
No sign of the missiles, though. Looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Damn. Guess that would have been too much to hope for. Alright, get to the computer if you can.
On it.
I think we'll make this the last mission, by the way. And unfortunately I won't be streaming for a few days because I'll be busy. It's not like real lighting though, it's fake. It's all fake. I hope it's good busy as well. Don't tell anyone, Bond. Excuse me, Nikki? That is not true. Hello, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, doing fine, thank you. I'm glad I managed to catch one of your streams recently.
Uploading the information now.
I have some fans.
A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back, they probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like Halbeck targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Alright, get topside if you can. We could use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down?
I got a Black Hawk on
Good
the
luck,
way.
Bond.
Meet up
Kappa.
with us topside. Mike, having a little trouble here. The radio tower is down, but we're getting more resistance than expected. Can you secure the landing zone?
Not a problem.
Not a problem. There's money in the corner here. $100. Is that all?
All right, we're clear. Let's do this.
Arm guards. That might be good. The music is jamming, you think so?
Good job, Mike. Not bad for the new guy.
All the missions go as smoothly as this?
You're alive, aren't you?
An Al-Samad detention camp on the outskirts of Jazan had a spike in network activity. Agent Thornton was sent to infiltrate the camp, find their communications hub, and upload any information from their server to our databanks. Agent Thornton was dropped off on the outskirts of the camp via helicopter and then infiltrated via the camp, utilizing cover in the local geography. After cutting the power to the camp, he proceeded to enter the detention cells, where he accessed a terrorist computer, gaining intelligence on Al-Samad in the region. I also discovered detention records in the camp, providing more information on Al-Samad in the region. Agent Thornton also thoroughly explored the cells beneath the camp for stockpiles, and his thoroughness was mentioned by Agent Darcy in his report. Agent Thornton returned to the surface for extraction by helicopter. Cutting the power to the control center allowed Agent Darcy and a team to approach the camp and engage the terrorists. With the information obtained from the mission, Shahid's location in Saudi Arabia has been found. The final phase of Operation Desert Spear is active. New mission gained.
Mikey, so you got back safely?
I did.
Yeah, thanks for the lift out of there.
Least I can do for all the joy and pain you gave me in training. Just doing my job, providing support.
About the mission.
Yeah, what? Is there a problem?
Yeah, critical.
I could have gotten more backup from you. I better not see any more attitude in the field.
I did my job. Now you do yours and find Shahid. And next time you think you can talk to me like that, you check your rank. You don't give me orders.
Not yet. Give it time, Darcy. Recover anything from the camp yet?
Some records. Good job digging those out, by the way. Still sorting through it, but...
But what?
Well, I'm out of the loop on the data recovery. Westridge assigned the analysis
Useless.
to Parker.
Absolutely
We'll
useless.
See what they dig up.
You're not much use then. Hope that data's worth it.
Who knows? Maybe it took too long or tripped an alarm, and they were able to wipe the records before you busted in.
Maybe we can discuss that on the range when I get back.
Animosity? Fantastic.
You haven't caught Shahid yet, after all.
Let me know as soon as you find out anything, Darcy.
Alright, I'll be in touch, Mikey.
Balding? No, I don't think so. Well, he's wearing a cap, if that's what you mean. But he has his hair. You can customize your look in this game. And I have streamed this game before. Yeah, it's a hat, it's a baseball hat. So I streamed this game before ages ago, like 3.5 years ago. And I think we played it pretty straight back then. Like a straight good guy. But this time I'm being full on scumbag asshole. And as a result I'm wearing a baseball cap backwards. I've got a little goatee. And I'm just treating everyone like garbage. It's a lot of fun. Question: what do you call a bunch of terrorists dead in a detention center? Answer: a good start. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good old fashioned slaughter of people who hate your freedom. Gets me hard every time. Now, just so you know, we're gonna have to send a cleanup crew to make sure word of this doesn't get around. People who will assume it was the US Army or something, and eventually questions will get asked, and we'll have to cover our tracks. So next time I'm running a mission, do me a favor, and don't play Horseman of the Apocalypse. You get to shoot people, I get to bully journalists into silence. And that's not a fair division of labour. Anyway, it was good working with you. You did better than I expected. Peace. Sean D. Well, I thought it was the best option, Bone, out of the limited options. Like, the character customization is pretty poor in this game. Here's what it looks like for anyone who's interested. You can pick your skin complexion, 4 different hairstyles, a few different facial type, or facial, yeah. The facial hair is one of the better options, like they have more there. But yeah, and then a few different hats. I might switch these out at some point. But yeah, we're rocking the backward baseball cap for now. Some glasses. Again, not that many. And then you can change eye color, and that's it. So yeah, it's pretty basic. It's not that great. Let me check my items just before we start. Not interested. Yeah.
Mina wrote "Way to Score." I think she custom framed it just for me. How nice.
So yeah, I think I'll end. Let's save. Yeah, I'll end it there. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out. So like I said, I'll be away for a while. I'll be away until early next week. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. It is much appreciated. No problem. And yeah. Catch you all later. Thank you, Fred. Mass Effect? No, we're finishing Alpha Protocol. It's well good. Do you not like it yet? Come on. But yeah, see ya. Bye-bye.